Hello and a warm welcome to the stadium. Many of the supporters now inside the ground and ready for kick-off. These two big teams ready to lock horns.
Thanks and good evening,
many of
John.
the spectators
You know
just
what?
grateful
I
to
wish
have
you was
got
out there
here in
playing
time
tonight.
after traffic chaos on the buses and the trains. So, who'll be earning the bragging rights from this clash of the giants? There's really very little to choose between them. This should be a fascinating tactical battle. Two wily old managers with no history of ever being outfoxed. There's a great sense of expectation inside this vast stadium. The crowd close to the pitch makes for a good atmosphere. Good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. What'll he do here? Zakora. That's good play on the wing. He's having a pop, and that just goes way off to the left of goal.
Well, although that shot missed, it really is stating the intention so early on in this game as well.
Pepe. Here's Marcelo. Rubinho, a tireless worker. Dealt with the threat well. And Zakora. Luis Fabiano. Now the counter-attack. Now, can he get the cross in? Conco. Here's Zakora. No, it's been snuffed out. Great ball through. Rubinho. It is in. This showman has scored. He knows how to milk a crowd. The celebration supreme. But the goal
you can just see that hand, can't you? The relationship between those two players is outstanding, but the timing of the pass was the thing.
Starting to get impatient now. Can't really say they were on top, but they find themselves in front. Will they now
that's
take
the first
control?
goal of the game. Could be very important.
Accurate service could create another goal. Romaric. Here's Adriano. Canute. Great ability to retain possession under pressure. They're just not clicking with each other. Adriano. Robin. Van der Vaart. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Zakora. Conco. And Zakora. Here's Escudé. Although they're passing the ball, stopped cynically. Marcelo. And Snyder. Van der Vaart. This is better. Now how about a cross? Can he create something here? Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Good overlap by the defender. Jesus Navas. Romaric. Luis Fabiano. Romaric. And Luis Fabiano. And the search for the equaliser resumes. Conco. Here's Escudé. And Escudé. And Canute. Well, as they so rightly say, as long as you have the ball, your opponent can't score. Pepe. Sergio Ramos. Good running off the ball. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. And Van der Vaart. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides. And here's a chance! Well, he misjudged that as it veers away wildly.
What a great chance that is!
Rubinho. Luis Fabiano. The referee looks at his watch, only a few seconds left here. Luis Fabiano. Now though they have a platform, he's in behind the defence here. Well worked to win the ball. The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game.
This team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball,
1-0
the passes
the
are
score.
sticking, and no one's
reckon,
afraid
though, we
to have
may
a
see
go.
that change in the second half. So the referee signals the beginning of the second half in what's been a fairly interesting encounter. No changes to either lineup as far as we're aware. I suppose if you're winning, there's no need to change anything. Sergio Ramos. And here they come on the attack. Good interception from the defender, and it's
They need
cleared
to mark
for
the
throw-in.
men here.
This looks promising. And the danger recedes for now. Raul. Marcelo. Needs to deliver a good ball in. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Luis Fabiano. Jesus Navas. And Escudé. Conco. And Luis Fabiano. Oh, a poor effort, got the shot in, way off target.
That could have been the equaliser.
They're going to make a substitution. It'll be their first of the match.
Well, he's been taken off and can't have any complaints about it. He wasn't having the best of days.
Luis Fabiano, Canute, Escudé, Fernando Navarro. Now they're knocking it around really confidently, and it may begin to tire out the opposition midfield until they can start to exert some serious pressure. Chipped over the defence nicely. Now an opportunity to cross. Robin. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Romare, Conco. They're pushing forward again, and they have to now. There has to be something from this attack, you feel, if they're going to stay in this match. Snyder. Their midfielders are dictating the pace of the game at the moment with super possession football. Fernando Navarro. And this is what they are good at, turning defence into attack, and rapidly. Here's Marcelo. Looking for some open space. Here's Guti. And Van Nistelrooy. The defender quick to see this one. Fernando Navarro. Conco. And Escudé. And the return ball safely delivered. Here's Jesus Navas. This team has been through a rigorous training regime. 2 training sessions every day. Players have moaned about it, but they may benefit from it. Luis Fabiano. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Halted only at the last. Adriano. Canute. Romare. No, it's been cut out. Romare. And Luis Fabiano. Flags up, caught offside. Just slightly ahead of the play there. Rubinho. He scored 1 goal in this game. Opportunity down the left side. Clear. Again, a throw-in. Van der Vaart. In this spell, they're hanging on to the ball in midfield because there were no real gaps to exploit in the defence. Maybe it suggests a lack of width up front. Romare. The defending tight. Into the last few seconds we go, and it looks as if this is it. Slid out wide. He's got no support there. Snyder. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. The referee blows his whistle for full time. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them, and they were able to get the result that they wanted.
They showed what they're capable of when they turn it on. As expected, the opposition were played off the park with yet another convincing performance.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me, John Champion, to thank Mark Lawrenson alongside me.